So, my dad got a logging contract out here. I feel like we got taken, but I think he thinks he got a good deal, so whatever. But I hauled all this stone in here to put in this mud hole that we have in between the two fields. And my dad called and left him a message, told him if he wants to put the gravel piles, they were in a pile right over here behind where this wood is. He said if you want to put the gravel pile in the mud hole, because you got a bulldozer and everything, feel free to put the gravel in the mud hole, because that's what it was intended for. And he made himself a nice little landing out here in the corner of our field. I'm not sure, maybe if he plans on scraping this up when he's done and moving it in the mud hole. I really am not happy about having all this gravel in our field, but I don't plan on planting this anyways. Here's a pile of wood that they have. I guess they've already hauled a couple loads out, but this is what they currently have up here. They made a new cut in the field. I'm sorry, not a cut in the field. They made a new cut in the woods. This is our original cut. Seems like they made it a little bit better. Hopefully they didn't destroy my tree stand. I mean, they graded it out, but this is where all that gravel was supposed to go. So they did kind of fill in the mud hole, and it looks better, but all that gravel's supposed to go through here. I mean, I can bring my dump trailer up here and run gravel, but there's a tree stand there. Alright, we're good. Yeah, they're pretty much clear cutting in there, it seems. So I don't know what my dad's agreement was like 13 or 14 inches. Is pretty small. I mean, we don't have a ton of big trees here, as you can see, but then we get the treetop nightmare. I guess I could come up here and cut a bunch of firewood and maybe sell it, but so the mud hole is looking better. Some deer tracks right there. There's a lot. I saw a deer out here earlier, so it's a good sign. I'm seeing a lot of deer. It looks like they did kind of make a little cut for the water drain out, so that's good. It's a little bit better than it was for sure, but it's all mud. As you can see, all that light coming through back there. It used to be like thick coverage like this, and yeah, so we're basically, I think my dad agreed to the clear cut. I don't know. I know he's back there measuring some stumps to make sure that they're cutting what they're supposed to, but I mean, I think they're just in this front part here in between the fields. I don't think we got probably another 25 acres of woods back there to go back deep. It doesn't even look like they've, well, I guess they have graded this, so maybe they have entered the back 30. So, and then here's the backfield. Corn's looking good. This nitrogen's going down, and yeah, it's supposed to rain. And as long as we get that rain, it'll be perfect to get this into the ground, to the root system. The Roundup is, the weeds are slowly dying off. They're starting to turn light yellow, and so looking pretty good. Well, at least this trail they cut through here. I don't mind having more trails on the property. The nice thing is my tree stand's right there. Over where that bulldozer's at, it's the main cut through. And then you can see my tree stand right up there. It's about 20 yards right here, so perfect little path to maintain for bow season. So that's all right. Pretty much cuts right behind my tree stand. And the deer are already using it. I've seen deer like every time I've been up there. Yeah, there's my tree stand right there. You can see the other path. There's a path 20 yards in front of me, and now a path 20 yards behind me. I like that. But back in here, this used to be really thick like this. Now we got this. Summer trees. Well, hopefully they push the trail out and I can come out here and cut a bunch of cords of firewood.